Good evening, friends, and welcome back. It's time for another session of Big Deno playing Kingdom Death. Here's some stats for you. This is my 11th campaign that I've recorded and uploaded onto the internet. Good evening, Zwex. 11 campaigns. And that is just an outrageous stat when you think about it, really, that I've played this game to completion 11 times on film. I would think that that would be more than a large number of people have ever played the game. But I'm okay with it because I think I also deliver on the other aspects of this game that are great, which is I paint the toys and, you know, I collect all the little things. So I love it. Yeah, and I'm at 28, I think, 29. I stopped counting once I reached 20 because that was when all the milestones ran out. So now the thing I'm just looking for is the strain milestones and that type of thing. So we finished last stream in a rush, and I'll tell you why that happens. Good morning, Cindy. Every now and then, you're just busting for a wee, and when you stream for 4 hours, it just happens, especially when you drink a lovely burgundy creaming soda, which I am indeed sampling tonight. So I missed a whole raft of things, but we're going to correct that tonight. But there is a few things that we need to, yeah, exactly, taxidermy. So we missed a couple of things, actually. We missed yeah, they're good. They're really good. We missed a couple of level ups on knowledge. Atla is a Gourmandist level 3, and Yarnsuxer is a Facist level 2. So really cool. We're going to do those. And then we also did a taxidermy, which is this new thing where we did trophy wall. So I don't even know what that is. I'm excited to find out. So let's do those things. Now we rang the bell already and I've set all my survivors to depart. Depending on how we go for time, we may do 2 showdowns tonight and I'll edit the titles. I'll grab the Parasite Queen actually rather than explain. This model would have to be one of the most elaborate and most challenging to paint in Kingdom Death thus far. I don't think there's been one that's been more challenging. Let me look at my collection. The Gambler, this is reminiscent of the Gambler. Like, I feel very challenged by the Gambler, just from the amount of things to paint. So this is this is where she's at the moment. I'm just building up all of the areas and then deciding how to further refine the skin tones and that type of thing. So at this point in time, she is going to be ready for when we reach it. The problem is we might reach it on Saturday, maybe Sunday. So I probably need to get my ass into gear and do some more work if we're going to get it all fully done by that time. So she can just oversee things from over there. Yeah. All right, let's do the level ups first of all. So let's do Gourmandism on Atla, level 3. She is eligible to ponder. Hey, Fen. So level 3, eligible to ponder. Let's just reflect on how cool this character is, by the way. So what I'm thinking I'll do, I've got this camera is my normal painting camera. I set it up because I was expecting the Screaming God to need more of an angle. We definitely do need more of an angle. But I've still got my other one set up. That's the maximum amount of screen I can get in with the way I've set it up at the moment. I'll explain Storybook Saga in a second. But yeah, so this camera I was planning on taking back on Saturday night and doing a painting stream on Sunday morning. So we'll be back to doing a painting stream. It'll hopefully be finishing her off, ready for the final game Sunday afternoon or evening. I was going to try and do a morning stream for her, but yeah, evenings just work better for me. This character's so cool. she's got Armored Fist, which is tremendous, and she's got +3 to severe injury rolls. So that's just stunning. That is just absolutely amazing. Anyway, Yes, I know you do, ZWEX. I do too. These are my preferred ones, but I know all my American friends miss out. Okay, we do not want to roll a 1 here. Atla gains a Lumi. Anything else is great. Anything else is great. Colossal Chef's Carver, Gastromancer is my favourite knowledge, understanding, just anything but a 1. Deno, come on. So that's a 2. Live to eat. There is no higher pleasure, no greater power than to feed your body and expand. Gain the knowledge, Gastromancer. Yeah, or we just put that white lion cloak on her back, so she's -1 as well. Gastromancer is sick. It is the best. If you don't know what Gastromancer does, it's an extra gear slot. Look at this gear grid now. Oh, Gastromancer. Oh, it's so good. You just put whatever you want in there. If it's got affinities that are activated, it still counts. It's the best. Gastromancer is so great. That is another legitimately good one to sculpture. No, we can't get a white lion cloak. But isn't there, oh yeah, sorry. So the second thing I forgot to do, third thing I forgot to do, is I keep doing this. I forget about my seed patterns, and it's probably because we're at a point now where they're not maybe super relevant, but there is a couple that I dealt out that now might be relevant. So we'll quickly do our level 2 Facist. I'm also on dog watching duty tonight because Cindy had her operations today. So she had a desexing and a couple of other little things, teeth cleaning. So she's poor. Poor thing. She's very, very tired. So I'm just going to be keeping an eye on her. 1 or a 2 is not preferred. Yeah, okay. Gain secretive. All right. Well, it isn't the worst, but unyielding would have been nice, and gaining the man mask would have been excellent. Oh, I do remember, you may place the cards in the philosophy deck in any order. So the next person to gain a philosophy, we get to choose what it is. And this one also has a 23, which is departing survivors gain survival up to the settlement's limit and gain a +1 strength token. Secretive. So that's great. I love philosophies. The new beta rule looks like something that I would have made fun of a few years ago, but I really like it. And when I say a few years ago, I mean like 10 years ago. I used to hate things like that in games. I used to be like, that's not serious enough for me. I think it's fun. I probably will never do it, but it's fun. So here is the seed patterns that I gained myself. So we should have 20 now. So we got Soldier Lantern Cuirass, Refined Lantern Sword, Feral Zanbardo, Brave Link Pumpkin, Vixen, Piercing Claws, Monster Trophy, Armorsmith Tongs, Hollow Link Pumpkin. So those were the 9 extra ones that I dealt out. And these are the ones that I already had. So of these, we now have a legitimate pumpkin plan, if we want, to try and do the thing. We still need Hunt Event 73 to get the Scythe. The Scythe is the only one that's really worthwhile. This Lantern Cuirass, though, that could actually be worth having a dip at. We only need an iron and a perfect hide, so I like that a lot. The Refined Lantern Axe is good too. We could make iron and use the model, which is nice. But yeah, we've got pumpkins now, so we can actually use that Scythe of Doom if we can make it, if we can ever make it. It's hard to make. By the way, I was looking up nodes. You can use a higher level node. You just have to not use the, you can't use lower. So I learnt that today or yesterday. Taxidermy! All right. I'll be honest, I did look at this after I realised what had happened, and it's a little disappointing that I wasted an endeavour on it when we could have tried to roll an 8 or a 9 and make the Fortune Lantern thing. But it's cool to see the new stuff. Here it is! The trophy wall! There's a little piece of artwork, which is, yeah, all of the different monsters' heads that we've collected. Gormy, that's a phoenix. I don't know what that guy is. That's some witch. That's a white lion with a sword in his head. That's Smoggos. That's a king's head. There's some antelopes. That I have no idea what that is. That is a lion god. That's a Spidicules. That's a flower knight. Fen might be able to tell us what these guys are. What's that guy? That one's Butcher without his mask. Yeah, spot on. This one I'm not sure on. Is that the Goblin? I don't think that's the Sparrow Goblin. He should also be significantly bigger if that's the Sparrow Goblin. I'm not sure. And yeah, what is this witch? So that might be a little call out from Bissell Woods coming up. Okay, so what does Trophy Wall let us do? You need to spend an indomitable resource. Sorry, you can't see the witch? This one. She looks like something from Abyssal Woods. Don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so this is cool. What you do is you must choose a symbol to erect, spend an indomitable resource, and choose one bonus based on the IR spent to gain this lantern year. Is it Manhunter? Oh, of course it is. He just looks like he's got a curved hat. But no, that's definitely the Manhunter. So yeah, we can only do these two, and these have some cool benefits. Hey, John, but yeah, unfortunately, we can't do it because we don't have any indomitable resources. So, but you didn't know, you wouldn't know. So, but yeah, some of the advantages are incredible. +2 strength for each permanent injury you have. Amazing on Urza. +1 movement for each permanent injury you have, and ignore all permanent injuries at the legs, including hamstrung, which is awesome. And then +1 speed for each permanent injury you have. Crazy. These ones are quite good too. Departing survivors gain 2 understanding, obviously better in a non-pariah settlement. And then for each understanding they have, gain a reroll token. That's going to tie in very nicely to the Fortune Lantern set. This one, Organ, distribute a +1 accuracy, strength, evasion, luck, and speed and movement token among the departing survivors. If each departing survivor gained at least 1, double all bonuses. Crazy cool. And then stitching, particularly with the pariah's knowledge. Stitching expertise, each departing survivor rolls 1d10. If the result is equal to or lower than their weapon proficiency, they add 1 to all hit locations and roll again up to a maximum of 8 rolls per survivor. Pretty cool. So there's no reason not to just roll for everyone, because it doesn't say if you fail one of these rolls, you get nothing. So you would just literally roll 8 times. So yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. But we don't have an indomitable resource to spend. We haven't actually hunted that many level 3s. Okay, so that's the end of that. I have set up these decks. I was just going to quickly say I got Storybook Saga from the Best with One games guys that just delivered, and if you haven't seen the artwork on this, it is so good. It is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to play this probably sometime. This is easy to set up because it's quite a small space, so I can just slide this to the side. I might play this on the weekend or not, I'm not sure, but artwork's incredible. Best with One. And I'm also going to do a playthrough of Witch Hunter, which is a game that was there and has just come out for crowdfunding late pledge. And then I'm also going to be doing one for the game that launches in 6 days, which is called Stone Saga. Yeah, let me show you some of the cards actually, because it's pretty awesome. I'll show you over here. So yeah, it's all characters from Fables. So we've got Christopher Robin, Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, Rabbit, that's Winnie, Cowardly Lion, Dorothy and Toto, Scarecrow, the Tin Man, Peter Pan, Tink, Wendy, Friar Tuck, Little John, Robin Hood, Steamboat Willie, yep, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Alice in Wonderland, The White Knight, Snow White, the pigs from Little Pigs, Three Little Pigs, Bagheera, Mowgli, look at that little guy, what a legend. The Wolf Pack, Popeye, Kangaroo, the Griffin. Oh, that's some of the enemies. So yeah, so you fight. That's Baloo. They each got, yeah. So pretty fun. It's a dice placement game. You roll your dice and then you assign them to your heroes, and you're fighting against a villain. Looks quite good. I like these little smaller games just to, you know, play a nice little 20-30 minute game and play a couple of them in a night. They're fun. That's the best with one. Games have got a really nice spectrum of games. You know, Radiance and Rome Fate of an Empire, very in depth and full on. And then yeah, some of the other ones a bit smaller, a bit quicker. Small Time Heroes is great. I did some playthroughs. It's Popeye the Sailor Man. I love Popeye. Okay. So departing with, I didn't move up Yarn Sucks' rank. I actually haven't got For Northwood. I've considered it a few times and just have never gotten around to it. So I'll have to look into it. Everyone gets survival up to the settlement limit, and we gain a strength token on everyone. Boop, 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 boop. That is for departing, and then anyone that departs with a shield gets +1 speed. So we'll depart. We do have to do the mountain ascent, but I'm just going to run through here and make sure I haven't missed anything. So this is Greep. So she does not have that thing that gives her +2, but we're going to give her a strength token, and she's got nothing else. On arrival, she gains a fresh acanthus. That's why I've used this model, by the way, because she's a gatherer. Imd. Guardian. Okay, that's good. And she is in teal. Actually, have I picked a teal? Erzy Bastet. Yeah, okay, so this is actually blue. We'll change her to blue. Quicker than trying to grab me teal. Yep, her loadout is good. So she's got a strength and a speed from the having a shield, and doesn't start with that -1 accuracy, but we'll gain it at the end of her act. Bastet's our scout. We'll just give her a strength token. She's actually got the Vandal Sledge. Sure. Because why not? The literal reason why is I've got Erzy here. So I've just given her the Forge Priest Hammer and the Sword of Silence. She can knock those two off, whatever. That's okay. Mind you, this would be actually fine to keep into the late game. So +1 strength for her. Why has she got +2? Oh yeah, because of the Monster Tooth Necklace. And Aphrodite should have maximum survival, actually. You filthy dreamist. Is our survival limit 17 now? How did that happen? Have I missed a level up? I have missed a level up. Culinary Ingenuity. Oh, that's good. That does really good stuff, doesn't it? I know. So Culinary Ingenuity is gain the Supreme Cuisine Innovation and the meal card. Oh, I need to get the meal card. Oh, this year, departing survivors gain survival up to the settlement limit and gains an extra 2 strength tokens. Okay, sweet. Oh, this guy's getting flogged. 17 is pretty crazy, actually. That's really good for the Screaming God now. So I'll just do this. Everyone should be at max now. Okay, cool. Just double check the Manus Infestation. What is that? I'll find out soon. Supreme Cuisine. Survival limit +3. Returning survivors gain +2 Lumi. Yes, gain its meal gear card. Cool. I don't know what the Screaming God's meal gear does, but we'll find out hopefully soon. Cool. So let's do the Mountain Ascent. Bong. And Greep. Greep rolls a 7. So Greep has a -1 evasion token, which she will discard. We don't care about anything else. Next person is Ind. She rolls a 3. If you have less than 3 courage, how bad's our courage been? Yeah, lose 3 survival and gain a -1 accuracy token. That's actually fine for her. 1, 2, 3. And if you are not insane, she is insane. Bastet, she's a great character. She rolls an 8. Of course she does gain the largesse ability. She's not honourable, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I probably should have. I tried. We tried. Can't do any more than that. Urzi rolls a 2. She's insane, so she's going to lose 3 survival. And a -1 accuracy, which she'll discard. And then Aphrodite, she rolls a 3, which is the same deal. Loses 3 survival. And a -1 accuracy. And that's it. We're good to go. So she can actually gain a copy of a token. If you're insane when you depart, gain Quixotic and other strength token. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's got, that's awesome. We'll just give her another strength token, I guess. Perfect. So this guy is a very fun fight across the board. But this level 3 one is quite punishing because he does fling you all over the place. So the only person we don't want to die is this person who was forced to come out, and that is our scout. So we don't want her to die. That's literally the only thing we need to happen. Everything else is irrelevant. Just her not to die. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That is all. That's all we ask. Urzi, and then this chick here. So we're ready to go, and we're going to try and do some cool stuff. I'll just shuffle this and this. We've got Green Charm, which is cool, so if that chicken red gets flung off the side, I'm okay with that. Fate can do what she wants. I have the power of, what does that mean? I have the power of Ninja and Jesus Christ on my side. That little kid. Whatever. We go first. We go first. He's got, how many toughness tokens does this guy start with? He starts with 8 toughness tokens. Very cool. So I'll grab those out so we can remove them. God and anime, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah, you know what's up. I don't know what the toughness tokens are. These are toughness tokens. Enjoy. Oh, there's one. 1, 1. Perfect. All right. So yeah, we're going to start. I'm going to do the act of the scout. It's close enough, right? Close enough. So it's the scout's act. I'm going to surge with Greep. to open a tile. So she's going to flip this one over. Okay, cool. And she might as well dash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. You know what? I actually don't need to dash her because she's going to move when the scout moves, thanks to pack leader. So the scout's also going to reveal a tile and then surge to flip this thing. Okay. So we'll flip that. We're a 3+. Blow that bad boy up. -1 toughness token. Get out of it. I'm going to put the toughness token on there. Isn't that a good plan? Okay, let's go. So then the scout's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And scout's actually speed 6, which triggers a pack leader move over there. Purple. Purple's going to go now. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you even speed 6. Aphrodite, you're only speed 5. Okay, so she's got a dash anyway. So she's done a 6 speed in her act. So that's going to trigger the Vandal Broadaxe to attack, which gives it deadly 3. So she is going to attack with the Vandal Broadaxe. She does not have a speed bonus, so it's 2 speed hitting on a 5+. That's a 2 and a 3. She will surge and follows up with a 2 and a 9. Impressive start from Aphrodite. This is why you're cut from the team, Aphrodite. This is why you're not a permanent survivor anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're insane, you have +1 speed. She does have an extra speed. So the first one did have a hit, and the second one had 2 hits. All right, so the first attack has landed on this. There's a wound. So her strength is 9. So the Vandal Broadaxe is wounding on a 2+, critting on a 5, something like that. That's an 8. So we critical. Survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer a random brain trauma, adding +2 to the result. We could have some of those 13s rolling up here. Cool. All right, so let's just do the savage 2 wounds first of all. 1, 2. Okay. And then we'll do a random brain trauma. So there's only 2 survivors. One is Urs and one is Aphrodite. So Urzi, she has got a random brain trauma. So she's going to suffer a 9, which goes to a 13, but she's got a torment back down to a 12. Okay, whew. I was thinking to myself, we're in trouble here. She might have 3 disorders, so she could die. The torment was good. What even is 13? I've never got it, I don't think. 13. Impossible! How could this happen? Gain 1d10 survival, 1d10 insanity, and 2 luck tokens? Oh, that's great. Okay, so Urzi actually gets clarity. She's knocked down, adds her current survival to her insanity, and reduces her survival to 0. So she's now 34 insanity and 0 survival. And she does not have Peerless, so she doesn't get to do anything with that. But that's okay. Perfect. And then Aphrodite rolls a 4. So I don't think Aphrodite has any torment. No. So that's actually an 8, which is lunacy, gain a random disorder, and 1d5 insanity. Aphrodite's random disorder is squeamish. Do we want to... Oh, I forgot to do the honourable bonuses from the Bell of Challenge. That's okay. And 1d5 insanity is 5. So that card is done, and now she's got 2 hits on this one. So that has a +2 toughness to wound, and that's the death blow. All right, we want to get the trap here. So these are 2s to wound. We'll do this one. That's an 8. So we gain a courage. It's not savage because it's not a critical wound. And the death blow on a 2+, We roll a 1 on the death blow. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so that is Aphrodite's turn. She has dashed and surged. She is done. Let's do Urzi. So Urzi's just going to swing with the Sword of Silence. And she is 2 speed with the Sword of Silence, hitting on a... why has she got a +1 accuracy buff? Oh yeah, that's from clubs. So no, she doesn't have that. She's actually hitting on 6s. She rolls a 6 and a 6. Because she's got the deaf helmet on. Okay, we have a +2 to wound this luck with daggers and guitars. Full move the monster towards the attacker. So if we crit this one, the monster's knocked down. Urzi can crit. She has an innate luck. She rolls a 7 and a 9. I didn't specify which one was the critical. So that's a wound. I should take the critical. No, that's fine. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. So Urzi's having a basic action to the face. She's going to get smashed across the board, but it's good. It's going to reveal some stuff. 3 speed goes up to 4 speed. Hitting on 3+ goes up to 4+. Back down to 3+ because of the accuracy. 5, 4, 7, 10. That's 4 hits. Urzi cops 4 hits to her lantern armor. She has a head, a boots, a head, and a waist. Urzi has nothing going on here. She can ignore somatic empathy. That's fine. Oh, we've got a guardian reroll. That's fine. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the waist is 4. And the boots are 4. No knockdown, but if adjacent, perform smash. So Urzi's going to get flung here. So we start here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! 6. So it's 7, 8, and we've got 4 more. Oh no! 9, 10, 11. So now we've got 5 more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good workers. So we got 1 there, we got 1 there, we got 1 here. And we got a 2 here and a 2 here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Head, head, body, 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 hands, thingy. So we've got a severe injury roll on Urz. On her head, and we've got her hands, and we've got 3 body, and we got the boots. So she's got Rageaholic. So when she suffers a severe injury, she also suffers the frenzy brain trauma. So she's +1 act, +1 speed. Actually doesn't really impact her because she has no survival anyway. And she doesn't have a weapon proficiency. So her severe injury roll, she has used her lifetime reroll. She rolls an 8. She doesn't have any systemic pressure. So an 8 on the head is concussion. Gain a random disorder and gain a bleeding token. Someone in the thing has hemophobia. Is that Imd? No. Is it Aphrodite? No. It must be Groupie. Yeah. So she is knocked down, the survivor in red. That'll be okay. We're fine with that. Oh my God, you know what I just realized? This is an interaction I hadn't come across yet, but I've just realized it now. Distichophobia. When you suffer collision, also suffer 2 damage to a random hit location. Every time you collide with a rubble, you're actually taking 3 damage. Wow. Black Knight and Screaming God. Bad combo. Holy shit. Who's got Distichophobia? Okay. Imd, not good. Bastet, totally fine. She can never get disorder. She's an animal. Urzi, no Distichophobia. Thank goodness. Aphrodite, Distichophobia, no. Thank goodness. Wow. That is an interaction that I had not thought of. So Urzi can move, and I don't think she will. No, she will. She's not knocked down by that, is she? I can't remember. I'll just spend a survival on the scout to stand her up just in case, because she is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she can't because of that. Okay. I mean, actually, she'll probably just stay there. She's fine. She's got quadradept, but cool. We'll shoot with the Worn Seeking Bow. So this is from Imd. And she'll use her surge and her normal movement to shoot the Worn Seeking Bow. She has +1 speed, so she can hit on a accuracy 2, accuracy 1, hitting on a 4. That's a 6 and a 3, so 1 hit. It's +2 luck to wound this location with the daggers or katars. We shouldn't fail that, and indeed we don't. So that is a critical. The monster gains a -1 movement token. That's a savage, 1, 2. Trophy wall. And that's done. And then we will use our surge or our dash and our other one to shoot again. That's 1 hit again. It is trophy wall. The mustachioed helm. If your courage is less than 3, you are knocked down. Cancel your attack and full move away from the monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, probably. And that's it. We're done for the turn. No. Chicken Red. She's going to use her normal act. She's actually knocked down, so we'll stand her up with Imd. Normal act to flip this over. Ooh, nice. And then she'll just move to here. We need to trigger the trap to be able to do that. Yeah, it is Trophy Wall, and the Screaming God does have Trophy Taker, which is perfect. Let's let the guy have a turn. I've definitely forgotten Seasoned Duelist, so we'll just continue. But he's got 3 extra evasion. The farthest threat, Fen, I'm unappreciative of your situation at the moment, calling out that he's going to target her. So place the monster on the elastomer statue closest to the target. The statue bends and snaps back violently, launching full move the monster through the target. All survivor the monsters collide with suffer the following attack. Okay, so this is the one that he's going to go for here. It'll go 1, 2, all the way down to here. So we're going to have this knocked over, this knocked over. So that's a 4-speed attack onto our absolute Marrowist legend. You're true, very true. So Bastet, only evasion 1. All hits? No. 2 miss. So 3 hits. Do we have durability delusion? No. We have pack leader. Oh, fist and tooth spec. Very nice. And nothing else. So 3 hits. We could dodge. Let's see where they go. Body, body, head. And these are... Oh, these are all Headhunter. Okay. So we'll dodge one. And it'll be head, head. So that's 8 damage to the head. But it's not. We go 4. 1, 2, 3. And we stop there with Stone Skin. So we are knocked down. But that's it. Good work. That's the end of his attack. So we will stand up because of Fist and Tooth proficiency. Let's do our, grab our little things, hey? Yeah, I mean, we don't need to try and kill him. It would be nice to get the Iron Hand, but whatever. So we'll go here. Actually, I want to do her attack to get 6 speed. So let's do the Scout. The Scout's in the blind. So we're going to swing with our +1 speed, Fist and Tooth. No, we'll use the Vandal Sledge. How do you like that? Vandal Sledge. Our strength is 10, so that is absolutely going to surpass and do multiple times. Yep, double tap. 2 hits. So I don't think we can critical. Oh, no, we can. We're critting on 10s. So we don't critical, but we do still wound. And we do still surpass. Excellent. 1, 2. So this one, there's a reflex that says full move the monster forward. We roll a 1. I'll use a Guardian reroll on that. Into a 3, which is another surpass. There is a reflex, so he is going to full move forward. He is speed 7 now, movement 7. Yeah, fucking Marrowists, man. Get around it. So he doesn't reveal the tiles. Yeah, no, he does. Okay, so he is going to move full move forward to here. I need to show that off, don't I? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he smashed that up, which is a shame. So I might go take him to town actually. The Scout doesn't like being hidden ahead. We're going to move up to here. We're speed 6, so we're going to go there. So we're now critting. We're now strength 16,000 above it. So anytime we wound, it's game over. And then he's going to surge away. The Vandal Sledge. Have a go again. That's a critical, perfect hit, and 8. I can't remember if we have Club Mastery in the settlement. Last time I checked, we didn't. Do we have Club Mastery? No. We've got to be close, though. So there's a wound reaction and a failure reaction. We'll definitely do the failure reaction first. So that is a surpass 1, 2. And then this one is a surpass 1, 2. If adjacent, perform smash. Okay, buddy. You can perform smash. Movement 7. Full move the monster towards the closest elastomer statue. It's all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Smashes all those up. Good on you, buddy. We appreciate everything you've done for us today. The Scout hasn't dashed. We're not going to do anything with the Scout. Oh, I'm tempted to. No, we're fine. So I'm going to spend my survival on Aphrodite to dash. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the blind spot here. So we gain the bonus not target evasion. Vandal Broadaxe, 3 speed, because we are devout. And actually she used the Guardian reroll before. Battle Scout's the go, man. It's awesome. Cool. Hit, hit, hit. Hang on, let me check that she's accuracy 1, 2. So that's only 2 hits because the Broadaxe is hitting on 4s. There is, yes. You can actually have that happen. So 2 hits. 1. Oh, trap! Bum, bum, bum. All survivors are doomed. Target the attacker. Knockback 8. So this chick's about to get kicked off the cliff. That's a shame. So 4 speed. At least we get the death of the Black Knight back in there. 4 speed, hitting on 4s. So 4 hits. Yep. Waist, head, body, hands. I'm just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waist, head, body, hands. So the legs has still got 10. And she's going to get kicked off the cliff. She is in good shape. She's got -6 to her roll. Aphrodite is one we're happy for her to go down. Oh, she's got Durability Delusion. She ignores the first hit she suffers each round. Still doesn't matter. And yep, perfect. All right, so -5. That's a 6. She dies, and I'm confident that she has already used her reroll. Scramble to survive. Dead. I'll just check if there's any benefits here. No. So she's dead. Archive any fragile gear? Nothing fragile. That's okay. We get a random basic resource from a corpse at the bottom of the mountain. And we get a monster organ. So I'm going to do the red chick now. No, that was the that was just the normal alpha set. So Dashing Reaper, Vandal Broadaxe, and that's it. Yeah, nothing irreplaceable on that one. Okay, yeah, chicken red. She's gonna harvest that thing. So pops that. Should actually mark those. Then she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash 1, 2 to there, and pop a second one. Double pops. Pop, pop, city bitch. Another one. So she's done. Urzi. Actually, if I dashed her, I could have done this one with her, and I can dash surge her to do that one. So we can actually get, yep, that's another one. So we're down to 3 tokens. It's got to reveal some more tiles. So yeah, and she's also in range to have a shot, but let's just do her. She's going to move to here, and she's going to swing with the Forge Priest's hammer. So she is frenzied now. So she ignores, oh no, what's frenzied? It doesn't let her swing the cumbersome. Yeah, so she's just going to use the sword. So 3 speed hitting on a 5+ goes to 4+ in the blind. 2, 2, and an 8. Just 1 hit from Urzi. There is a failure reaction. I feel pretty confident. We indeed don't fail. Instead, we critical. Cancel all reactions till the end of your attack. That's a wound. So Urzi's done because she is frenzied and has no survival remaining. So we'll just shoot the bow from Imd. She had to dash and surge. We do lose Quadradet from Frenzy, yeah. Doesn't matter at this point in time because we have no survival, so it just means we can be knocked down, I guess. The bow, it's a perfect hit from the bow. Does a 3 hit? I don't think it does. No, it does not. Okay, so the bow. There's a failure reaction. There is another -1 movement token. Okay, this could be a Guardian reroll. We're critting on like a 5, so I need to use the red dice for the black and red bow. That's a 2, so she's got Guardian. Greepy does not. Bastet does not. Urzi does. So Urzi will use a Guardian reroll into a critical. The monster gains another -1 movement token, and that is a Savage Wound. 1, 2. -1 movement. He's down to speed 6, which is good. So hopefully he'll stay away from those things. I'm going to dash the scout thanks to pack leader. I get to move someone else. Scout has not dashed yet, has only moved. So the scout will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love the scout. So let's move this chick up to here. Cool. Our friend can have a turn. Head Slam, closest threat in range. That's a legendary card. That's fun. Urzi's the closest threat, and she is in range. Very good. Oh, fuck. This is a crazy card. I don't know if I've ever seen this card. Closest threat in range. 5 speed, so that's 6 speed. Accuracy, 2+. Damage, 3. After damage, full move the monster towards the farthest board edge. The target suffers grab. For each crumbling terrain the Black Knight collided with, the target suffers 5 damage to the head location. So Urzi, we're signing off on her campaign, unfortunately. Very much so. If the target survives, they gain hard-headed. So, first thing that's going to happen, he's going to turn to face her, like this. And then he's going to attack her. It's 5 speed. She has only 1 evasion, so we need to roll 5 1s at this point. There's at least 1. So she's got 4 hits at damage 3, was it? No, 4. So that's boots, body, head, head. Well, she's in big trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so Urzi's got 2 severe injury rolls on the head before anything else happens. Does she have any systemic pressure? She does not. So first one, that's a 1. Urzi's dead before the guy even does his thing. So, good work, Urz. Another thingy. And unfortunately, we lost the Forge Priest Hammer and the Sword of Silence. Within the Sword of Silence, in restless dreams I walk alone. So does that stop? Yeah, does that stop him from doing the move? Isn't there a mercy rule? No, I think I'm thinking of Aeon Trespass. So he's still going to do his move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he runs towards the farthest board edge. He's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. That one. That one. Good work, Urz. Yeah, losing the Sword of Silence. Wah, 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 wah. Monster Hide. All right, well, that puts us in a bit of a pickle, I suppose, but we can still go for this knock the guy over plan. So let's do that. So the scout is going to go. Greepy is going to surge. We do have Morg. And she's going to reveal this tile. No, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, so the scout will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Triggers a move. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll search. Reveal this tile. Also bad. And I reckon we might play some silly games here. Yeah, so the scout's done. She's going to have her turn. She's going to move to here and flip this tile. Hey, now we're cooking. She's going to dash. Yep. So she'll dash 1, 2, 3 to here, and she'll flip that one, or attempt to flip that one. She rolls a 1. Have I got I've got a Guardian reroll, but it's on her. No. That might have been our last chance. Does that destroy the bell altar? Yep. Bong. All right. Well. So this chick in red is still in range. I can't get to this tile without smashing up some things. I can smash one up and move onto it. But that's it. He's movement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So smashing that up will actually protect her. Or we just move over there, bring him closer to us. Yep, so she's just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dash 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it for her. I'll take my jumper off. Sweating very poorly, very badly. I have a very inappropriate comment that I won't say here. What I normally say when I'm sweating. Yep, cool. Okay, so that's it. We're going to let him have a turn. So he's going to flip Crude Stab. Closest threat in range. No, closest threat in field of view. Yep. Move and attack the target. So it's her. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There he is. Smashed up some more stuff. I've never really had this fight go for a super long time. So this is nice to have that happen. Scout. We'll move first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will use Pack Leader to let her move to here. The Scout might as well dash into the blind and have a swing with the Vandal Sledge. That's a 3 and a 2. We hit with that on a 3, so that's only 1 hit. Yeah, we'll take 1 hit. I don't think we need to go crazy here. There is a wound if we perform smash if adjacent to the attacker. That's okay. Smash is going to be fine. Yeah. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, so that's fine. As long as we don't roll ahead on that single pot. Or we could just roll a critical. That's not a critical, but it is a surpass, so it's going to be 2 wounds. 1, 2. Meaning the legendary could come on here. If adjacent, perform smash. We literally just needed to not roll a 1 there. Our luck is 0, so we're chasing a 10, which is silly. We know we're not going to die unless we roll the head on this injury roll. Wound, if adjacent, perform smash. So he's going to smash. This is the closest one. So he'll move to here. She'll get bounced here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 1 pot. Don't roll the head, Deno. Fucking head. Fuck. Fuck. My Marrowist in the head. You fucking dickhead. Alright, well we've got a lifetime reroll on the Marrowist. If we need it, which ideally we would not like to read it. No, this is my favourite character. Come on, Deno. Do a Deno. Ah, lifetime reroll. What a scumbag. 9. Fucking hell. Shattered jaw. Lifetime reroll's fine, but yeah, what are the chances of rolling that? Look at her damage. She's been flogged in the head the whole time. Oh shit. Silly stuff there from Deno. Silly stuff. Shattered jaw. Which means she can no longer encourage, but she can still fist bump, so that's fine. I don't think she's going anywhere near this situation any further. This chicken blue's going to pop the thing. She fails as well, gets knocked back 1. She'll then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's speed. No, okay, so she's dashing and popping another one. All right, it's going well on this front. I don't think you can, but could be wrong. Oh, I've actually got Guardian reroll. I'm not going to use a lifetime. I'm going to use a Guardian reroll. Yeah, I don't think you can. He's been a headhunter today for sure. Yeah, so no more pot plan. We can't get the death of the Black Knight, so let's just send the red chick in and maybe do a swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swinging in the blind with the Fortune Lantern sword. We do have a reroll token there. Systemic pressure there, and yeah, she starts with a reroll token from the... No, she doesn't actually start with one. I need to get that other thing. Cool. So 3 speed. Do you any bonus speed here? No. So we're hitting on 6s, goes to 5s in the blind. So hit and a perfect hit. We don't have anything for perfect hits. So that's a reflex, and that is a reflex. That's full move the monster forward. We are critting on, I don't know. No extra luck on her. So yeah, we're just critting on 10s. We'll do this one first, which has, so he full moves forward and goes away from us. Let's check if that's a wound. He's down to 13 toughness, so yes, it's definitely a wound. And then he's going to full move the monster forward. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll then dash, so she's out of range. And that's our turn. Prevent him from doing anything. Is it the legendary card? It's not. It's a crude stab. Closest threat in field of view. Going to move towards her. 1, 2, 6. 6. I can't remember. I think it was there, wasn't it? Yep. All right, so the bow is probably our best shot here, but it doesn't have deadly yet. Yeah, we're fine. I brought 2 survivors that I was happy for them to die, and those 2 survivors were the 2 that have died. So everything's okay. If I lose one of these ones, we'll be a little less happy. But yeah, this is all pretty much okay. So the Scout has got, so Greepy has got a Fortune Land and Sword point, Imd has got a Bow point, and Bastet has got a Fist and Tooth proficiency point. Sword is our best chance. We just can't get into the blind spot, which means we're hitting on 9s. So actually we're probably best to try and let the guy come closer to us, but if it's the legendary card, he's going to do some bad things to us. Bad things. No. I mean, we actually could. We could eat the legendary. Not with the Bastet. Yeah, we could position it so that we can get the legendary for him to go down this way, and we could actually smash this pot so that the legendary wouldn't do anything at all. That could be interesting. What does hard-headed do? I think it's just +1 till head damage rolls, so I don't really care. Let's just try and finish it. I'm going to shoot the wrought longbow. It's 1 hit. Not a perfect. +2 luck to wound this location with daggers and katars. We don't wound. We don't critical, but we don't wound. So there is no legendary now. They're not in this hunt. We didn't bring them. So we now have done a wound with her. So we now shoot the other bow. That is range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's in range. I love that bow. So we'll dash and surge with Imd. So we can have 2 shots with me bow. 7 is a hit. 5 is not. Yep, the 7's a hit. So this is a savage. Deadly. There is a critical. So if we roll a 5+, we roll a critical anyway. 2 wounds thanks to savage, and we defeat the Black Knights. He had 3 thingies left. If I had have slow played it, could I have got Death of the Black Knights? 1, 2, 3. No, we would have got the trap. So good job, team. Black Knight down. He's a nice little friendly guy. He looks really cool. I like him a lot. The Black Knight. Okay. Let's do a Screaming God. Let's do another Screaming God. Greep and Imd may ponder Marrowism. How lovely for them. Everyone gets some Lumi on return. So the one frustration I have with the Black Knight, and it's not really a frustration as such, is just the setup and teardown. It just definitely feels not tedious, but it just feels like a lot of work. And what I've experienced in his showdown has not really led me to believe that it's going to create a lot of trouble. I mean, that was a level 3, and we didn't have any difficulties, you know? And that's probably my only critique of the experience, because I love all the other stuff and I love chasing the death of the Black Knight. But yeah, sometimes I just feel like I do a lot of setup and I pack up all my little tokens, and then he just goes down like an absolute sack of shit. But it's fun to try and chase down that Death of the Black Knight story event. And I really like his gear. My preference is the Earl set. I've made the Earl set the most. I think it's the most cost-effective set for what you spend on it. That's a good point. Manhunter meal gear. Now I posted in the Discord today asking a question, so I'm going to ask it here and see what everyone thinks. If I was to play another campaign, probably pretty likely, but no promises. What would we like to see? And the Manhunter was actually one that I'd sort of tossed up for myself, because there's some rules for him now on the Kingdom Death site that allow you to sort of play him a little more as intended. Yeah, the L set for me is the right one to go for. We've got count set here and we haven't even used it, haven't even built it. I think I've got Creeping Longing here. We'll check in a second. It's going to roll twice. The first one, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heat Wave. Ugh. And a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I don't know what you do, Jay. I really don't. Cracks in the ground or Heat Wave. That's a fun combination. So cracks can kill someone and take their gear. And that's actually 3 people. 4. That would be 4 people that die. Tremendous. 4 people that die. We do have Morgue. Yep. And my death count is 18. So that's just 1 basic resource. I probably missed a couple the last few years because I've had that for a few years. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. There you go. Fun. Yes, 3 people are alive. And only one of them has heavy gear. No, the scout has heavy gear as well. The other option is any returning survivor was heavy or have heat stroke and may not depart this year. No one was departing, maybe Greep or Imd. Imd will still be able to depart, so it's literally just Greep would not be able to depart this year. I think I'm fine with a heat wave. Let's do that. Let's do a heat wave. What a really good return on investment this is. Here's what I would have rolled had I rolled Cracks in the Ground. Oh, it's a great call from Deno. So heat wave goes away. Cracks goes back into the drawer. And we have a Creeping Longing. No, it's Lantern Year 26. Cool. So let's do our thingies with the 2 Marrowists, our philosophy level ups. All right. Stupid Cracks, yeah. So Greep is turning into a Marrowist level 2. So she has to, before resolving this rank, consume a bone resource. Here is the bone resource that I will consume. Gain a Lumi. And roll the dice. She rolls a 5. You may consume a bone. If you do, gain +1 strength and gain stone skin. I think we've got a few bone in the settlement. Let me check the bone storage. Oh no, it's only 1. What is it? It's a Grandsire Antler. That's a very tasty way to gain +1 strength. Yeah, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do that because I do want to innovate. You may consume a bone. Oh no, that's right. We get a monster bone. Yeah, from this. So we will consume that. Yeah, gain +1 strength. Greepy, up to strength 4. Do we? I probably should remember that, yeah. we do go to the darkened workshop. Whoops. Actually, I'll check. Showdown Black Knight. If the settlement has collective toil, we don't have collective toil. I really should have taken someone with club proficiency there to get +3 club proficiency. That was a mistake again. But sure. I get to add +3 to this roll. So that's a 9. Gain 9 basic resources. Okay. That makes everything a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So our next person who is doing that is Imd. And she's also rank 2 Marrow. So we gain another bone. So she'll eat the bone. And then we'll eat another bone. I've got that. Done. So she gains +1 strength as well. And once again, 2 on the Marrowist roll. Oh, gain stone skin. Oh, she didn't get that one. A perfect innovate. Yeah, okay. I'm down for it. Shan't be doing that. There's my innovate. 1, 2, 3. All I want to do is get an 8 or a 9 roll on this stupid lucky dice thing. So I can make the fortune something. Let's add these into storage. Basic. Hide. Organ. Perfect bone. Perfect hide. Hide. Perfect organ. What do you call a settlement full of Marrowists? Hey, what's a broken prism lantern? Monster hide. Do I have one of those? What, is that an expansion thing? Who's going to know the answer to that, Fen? Broken prism lantern. I have 4 things in my grid, in my deck, including Symposium. No, I haven't added Sunstalker to this thing. We've got Memento Mori, always a great choice. And Holy Sacrifice. We'll take Holy Sacrifice. There is a innovation deck of 3, including Symposium. Still no nightmare training. Fuck me swinging. Okay, I've got 3 endeavors. Let me just make sure I haven't missed any that I want to do. Mentor, no. Trepanning, no. Bed, no. Bell of Challenge, no. Sanguine Extrusion, no. Bloodletting, no. Bloomery, no. Butchery, potentially might do a butchery. We got some organs. Cooking, no. Drafting table, no. Drums, no. Face painting, yeah, if I'm going to do face painting, I'd do face painting and shrine. The gaming gazebo is the one that we want to do. Hecatomb, I would say kill 4 people, kill 3 people. You gain the object of devotion is fun. That one's not as good as the others. Holy Scarification, on the other hand, is very good. Holy Shrine. Leatherworker. Don't have a Saviour, so can't do that. Don't have a Mirnavi. Don't need Lumi at the moment. Don't need to get babies. Don't need a Hollow Stone. Don't need a partnership. Could get a Hide basic resource, but don't need it. Don't need a Scrap Smelt. Already have a Sculpture. Don't have Forbidden Dance. Or do I? Maybe I do. Supreme Cuisine. So I could gain the Meal Gear card from someone. I think the Antelope or the Nucalope. We could do it. Scrap Scavenge, no. Okay, so we're going to go for those. The first roll we're going to do is on the Gaming Gazebo. And we're going to try and roll an 8 or a 9 so we can craft this stupid Fortune Lantern set. And then we're going to hunt the Screaming God, a level 2. And let's actually just see if there is any value in the meal gear. So Screaming Antelope, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we can't get the Screaming Antelopes yet. We need 10. So we need to hunt another Screaming Antelope. So yeah, no meal gear. But we do have the Supreme Stew, which is +4 strength, which is quite good all round. So I'll grab that out so I don't forget that we've got the option to use it. So Seared Beast Skewer. You may slam and skewer. Okay, when it gains a flinch token. Yeah, that's actually sick. That is actually sick. Okay, so we want an 8 or a 9 here on this roll to get the lucky dice. We could also spend a Lumi on a survivor to increase the likelihood of that to make it a 7, 8, 9. So yeah, let's do, someone's got any Lumi that's not retired. I think I spent it all on everyone else. Yeah, okay, so we'll do it on one of those Marrowists who just level up. They're not likely to get any stuff. So yeah, I'll use 2 on Imd to add +2 to this roll. 6 turns into an 8. Deno! So we gain a lucky dice. So now that lets us craft from the Gaming Gazebo a Fortune Lantern Helm, which we can use to replace the Lantern Helm. And gives us a reroll token, which is nice, but we want to use the club set on this thing anyway. So the other option is we could use the Fortune Lantern Cuirass, which is gain a reroll token, add +1 to all hit locations for each reroll token you have. It gives us a reason to play an Optimist. We could actually use a Love Juice now and go for an Optimist because we've had a Grand Feast. And an Optimist would be actually pretty useful if we went for partnership with them. So they got that, because then they would have 3 reroll tokens and get +1 to all armor. I quite like that. The other reason I like this, which is useful for Screaming God, is this does not have -2 movement. We can't get the +2 accuracy with club weapons though. But yeah, I'm doing that. All right, so we're going to craft that one. Fortune Lantern Cuirass, Ancient Beacon, Tempered Hooves. Can we just use that? Cool. Lucky Dice, Lantern Cuirass. Done. Lucky Lantern Cuirass. Then I'm going to use a Optimist. I'm going to make an Optimist using a Love Juice. We got Clan of Death, so they'll be quite good. And we also, yeah, it has to be Optimist because I don't have Ambitionism in this one. We do have +1 to this roll. We're going to use, oh, I just remembered. Yeah, okay, so we've got a 4, so that's fine. So only people that can have babies are people that are cool. So we need a name. We need a new name, friends. Male or female is fine. So I think it has to be Bastet, and her partner is... who's Bastet's partner? Hashut. So we'll inherit Fist and Tooth. Barama. Oh, Hades is good. We got to have a Hades, surely. Surely there has to be a Hades. Yep. God of the Underworld. Cool. Hades. Of course in black. Can hear Cindy snoring, so that's good. We are going to gain optimism. And by the way, I hate optimism, so this is me just really trying to make a genuine effort to use it. Oh, departing survivors gain 3 insanity as you cheer them on. Cool. We're going to gain a Lumi. And yeah, we would like to roll high on this roll. That's a 7. So indeed, we gain +1 strength, +1 luck, and the knowledge braggart. +1 strength, +1 luck, and braggart. I don't think that's a bad one. I think that is a bad one, so it is. And we will use our last 2, because we did a gaming gazebo. We use our last 2 to make that guy a partner with one of our ley line walkers. So let's make it Hades is partnered with, and we need to do that. That's a, we're going to do a new character card too. The Hasty. Oh, that's cool. I've always loved Hades. I think he's one of the coolest. Who doesn't have partnership? So let's, do we use Sangrida? Do we bring it? No, let's take one of the girls who's already out. Imd. Imd is quite good. Yeah, she's better than Greepy. So partnered with Hades. She just can't be nominated for intimacy. So she can be partnered with him, but just can't have intimate relations, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the Red Witch book. It says they cannot be nominated for intimacy. I'm not doing it because I want them to have relations. I'm doing it because I want them to be friends so that they can give each other a pep up. These survivors cannot participate in intimacy, is all it says. So yes, we're sweet. We are sweet. Let's go hunt us a level something screaming god, hey? Let's dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Spin that record, babe. Da-doo-doo-doo, just dance. Okay, so this is so cool now because we don't need to use this -1 accuracy deafness. We can just plop these 2 here like this so we gain the accuracy with club weapons. We can just put a lucky charm here, which triggers, and then we can slide the Vandal's Sledge in. And I think that is a pretty cool gear grid. So let's do that on Hades. I should have made his parent someone with club thingy. I'm going to do that. Who's got club spec in my team? That's partnered. Bow, sword, club. Yeah, who's your partner? Eggia doesn't have a partner. Hastur has got dagger. Luce has got spear. You need to end a showdown at max survival. Pretty tough. I don't even know what his leveled up one does. I've literally never done it. Greepy's me scout. Eggia, we want to rock her as well. She's got club 5. She's so good. I probably want to make another one of those friggin' things. Atla's definitely going out so we can get Fist and Tooth. Bastet is not departing ever again, so she can come into the final countdown. And we need one more, which will be Imd. Okay, so Atla, we basically keep in exactly the same loadout. She's done. Egia is a Marowist, yes. So we put Egia into this Marowist set, and she is also looking at clubs and high roller. Yep. So let's go her Leyline Marowist, and we'll come back to her grid in a second. Greepy's our scout, so we're going to go Osteophage Scout. And we don't want the Vandal Sledge there anymore. We want a Grapple Claw. And we want some iron still, so we'll ditch the bandages and take out a pickaxe. Actually, we won't take Grapple Claw there. We'll just take the pickaxe sickle. So we can put that out on the thing. Maybe we use bandages over here. So this is the thing. I probably should do that. And one of the reasons I wanted to make this was because I was like, yeah, Fortune Lantern Sword's cool. This might actually be better here, because this can actually replace the Alpha Great Chest. And what we could do, basically, is just go First Aid Kit in the middle, Fortune Lantern Cuirass here, and then Sword there. And we actually keep everything the same. We keep all of the things. We just lose a 1 luck. But what we get out of that is it does lose fur, exactly, and so we don't have the situation that we had the other day where that thing got eaten. Because we need to match metal, which we can, so this is metal. So yeah, and that would then mean we don't have any fur armor, which is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I like the concept. And then I was going to make the lantern helm, but what I might actually do down here is make this lantern cuirass the seed one, because the seed one's pretty good too. This one, the soldier lantern cuirass. So we need to get a few things to make that. Yeah, it's only 7 armor on the chest, but everything else is good. Yeah, so I think that works. Okay. And if and again, the reason I'm thinking about this is I want to increase the amount of movement. So this has a -2 movement, which sucks. So yes, you do. Yep. So the Optimus is going to have a lot of armor here. So Hades' loadout is going to be this. Let's get rid of that one. Not going to use leather anymore. Yeah, Claymore is definitely relevant. So this will be a good one for us to get, hopefully, the last few weapons. Maybe a Claymore that our Marowist can wield. Lantern, Fortune Lantern. Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory. Supreme Meal Gear maybe gets a look in somewhere. Almost certainly does, yeah. On our Gourmandist. Yes, our Gourmandist. Where can we put that? That will be actually good. Man, I love that Vandal Broadaxe, actually. That's become a really nice weapon. Okay, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. This becomes a Luck Charm. And this is the Vandal Sledge. So club, still good. No, it says, when you depart, consume this, do not archive to gain its benefits. You may depart with only one meal. Okay, so we're movement now +2. We're accuracy +1, +2, because we're no longer deaf. So we're +2 with club weapons. We have 2 strength from the monster grease. We have everything activated there, including the luck now. So on departure, we get no survival. But on arrival, we get survival up to the settlement survival limit. So I'll just put 20. And actually, we don't need to make him a partner. Anyway, it's fine because he gets it up to the thing. Bullshit. But he does have the most armor on departure. No, he doesn't. So he's going to lose it all on the hunt. So maybe we'll do herb gathering in the first thing so at least get some survival to spend if he needs. Okay, that's all good. So this one's the only one I want to tweak now. Imd is the same. She's fine. And what did I want to put the meal gear on this? I mean, we probably just keep that as is and just throw this instead of the... Yeah, I don't need the sword at the moment. We'll just go there, Supreme Stew. The Alpha Armor I'm going to keep as is for now. So that's good. That, we're just going to put that into Supreme Stew. We're going for a level 2 Screaming God. We might be able to take a level 3. I reckon we'd be close, but... Yeah, it's meal gear, isn't it? Where's meal gear? Supreme Cuisine, yeah. Yeah, level 2. Supreme Stew. I should give that to her. Sorry, that's what Militides was saying. Yeah, 3 is risky. If I put the stew here, I lose this lucky charm, which devalues the Vandal Broadaxe quite a bit. So yeah, I think we'll stick with the plan, which is the Supreme Stew here. So this has 4 strength. I think he's got 2 luck, yeah. Let's have a look, because we're about to set him up. 2 luck, 2 damage, 1 speed, toughness 24. Look, I don't think 24 is out of reach, but he does have another trait which I haven't looked up yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30. Is that all his cards? It is, yeah. 24 is a lot. Yeah, 24 is probably doable, especially now that we've got the meal gear. But we still get 2 collective cognition out of this, even though we don't need cognition, really. I do sort of want a whip on this hunt. Can I afford to not take a whip? I would do so many things differently now that I have this knowledge about what this guy actually does. I would do so many things differently. A, B, B. There's his 2 legendaries. Okay, so his other one, Fatal Blaze. After the monster performs Withering Blast, place a token on this card. If there are 4+ tokens on this card, remove all tokens and all survivors damaged by this Withering Blast are raised to dust, dead. Okay, that is quite bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I'm Risigen Burger. Yeah, it's so I normally play touch football on a Wednesday, and so I normally play touch, and then I ref a couple of games as well. But it's raining. It's pissing down with rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they don't play in the rain because of risk of injury and the damage to the fields. So we only find out during the day of. So wasn't planning on playing tonight, but get to and very excited about it. Yes, the Southern Hemisphere. It's delightful. Let's hunt ourselves a Screaming God, a level 2, and I think the herb gathering plan is the right plan to just do it straight away. Oh, don't look at that page, Dano. Don't look at those pages. Just so that guy has a thing. Okay. Am I happy with that? Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We didn't have any leftover things. This guy does not have a bonus speed. He just has a bonus damage and a luck token. I reckon it's going to rain all week, apparently. So even next week, touch might be off. More Kingdom Death. We played Marvel Champions last night, by the way, at Board Games on a Tuesday, and it was excellent. I played as Cable. Cool, so we're departing. Hades has 0. Let's do an herb gather. So everyone gains a survival at that point. And then we will roll 3 dice. Well, my mate Daz loves Gambit as well, so he played Gambit. Gambit's my favourite, but yeah, 22. Next person is nothing. Next person is 30. Next person is 45, so last person does this. So everyone gains 3 survival. I'll just grab out a vermin resource. It is a sword beetle, 2 fresh acanthus, and 1, 2, 3 survival because we have cooking. And Atla has consumed, so we will give her an accuracy buff, an accuracy token, because she consumed on the hunt or thing. So that is Egia. That is Imd. Hades. Oh, look at the model I'm going to use for Hades. Oh, so good. It's actually a perfect model for Hades. I'll show it on this camera. Perfect. Yes, indeed, we did have a Gormandus Militides. This is the Gormandist here. Yes, my mate Daz loves Gambit, so he played Gambit. Okay, that's the consume herb gathering done. So our first hunt event is Illuminated Corpse. Settlement has Cannibalize, which we do. Gain a basic resource. Each survivor loses 4 survival. That is just awful. Completely wasted all of that hard work I did getting him 4 survival. Oh, I hope he doesn't have to spend survival. That's going to piss me off. Roll a random hunt event. Have a monster hide, Deno. He will be for the Stars campaign, which will be very cool. 59. Signs of Battle. The event revealer may choose to investigate. Atla, do you wish to investigate? The monster ambushes the survivors. Don't like that. If we have Graves, yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll do that. That's no problems. That's a Lantern 10, gain a random basic resource. Cool. Yeah, he actually is. He actually is a tyrant. So the weapon that he's wielding, this is from the Survivors of Death set. The weapon that he's wielding is actually Indomitable Resource from a tyrant. So you can make that saw, and you can only use it for like 3 hunts. But maybe that'll change when Starbound and all that stuff comes out. You'll be able to use it a few more times. It's a sick weapon. And I suppose you could also Heart Flute him earlier to get it earlier if you took Heart Flute, maybe. Have a random event, Deno. 25. Tyrant. Tyrant, Indomitable Resource. Someone is going to have a Survival of the Fittest thing, which is good. Yeah, it is very interesting. It's the only one that comes on a Indom resource for a... Here it is. All non-deaf survivors suffer monster level brain damage. So that's 2. 1, 2. So everyone's still good. Hades no longer insane. Straggler. Top down. 6, 10, 10, 2, 10. So Imd is our straggler. No, Hades is our straggler. Good on you, Hades. Becomes a straggler. Roll 1d10. Hades. You're plucked from the ground and eaten whole, dead. If the settlement is survival of the fittest, you twist out of its mouth and land with a thud. Suffer the broken arm and broken leg severe injuries, but do not die. I kind of want to re-roll that with a lifetime re-roll, but see you, Fen. What do you do? Broken arm and broken leg. At least we can rest on the bed and clear one of those. Good work, Hades. It's a promising start on your first hunt, mate. Fathomless Song. Oh, this is the one that if anyone has 8. Okay, let's check. No. Yes, Eggia's got 8. 28. And so's Atla. All survivors whose insanity clues to the number 8. They gained Geraskophobia and 88 insanity. Oh, it's so fun. Where's Geraskophobia? So 88 plus 8 is 96. And 88 plus 28 is 116. See you, Militides. And Geraskophobia. So fun. Cool. Oh, you'd actually want that because you skip the next hunt space. An Ark Survivor Hunt event. Fun. We roll a 1 on the Ark Survivor Hunt event roll table. I actually don't remember these at all. I only know the Scout ones are bad. That's pretty much all I remember. Hunger Pangs. If the survivors have not passed overwhelming darkness, end this event and roll another one. 10. Bug Hunting Fiasco. If there are any verminists, roll 1d5 random hunt events. No. The others may abandon them. No. Nope, nothing. Perfect. Yeah, I don't see many Ark events, really. Maze Runner. Okay, so this is the Scout, is maze running. Hiya. Scout rolls a 4, but adds their movement. So that's a 7. Gain Runner's Dystonia. Boo. Oh my god, I just realised my scout does not have enough movement for this fight. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I've really got to... let me just check this out first. Let me see if this matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, fuck. If pack leader comes up, I'm buying it. Okay, done. Overwhelming darkness, so we'll go top to bottom. We should be fine here, so... That's a 4, so -1 evasion token. Everyone gains a survival. 10, can get leader. Yeah, very useful Eggia. I will not get leader. Alright, gain a Lumi. Stupid Eggia. Imd. Imd rolls a 9, that's 1 event damage to the arms. Come on. Hades. Rolls a 1. Hades loses a courage. Doesn't want to spend all of his survival to grab a survivor from the thing. And a Lantern 10. Another person gets leader. Really good. Really, really good. I'm so happy with getting leader at this point. That's a 9. Sure, this chick has leader. Gain a systemic pressure and get leader. What a dickhead. Seriously. Yeah, we do need, yeah, it's the Guidon Lance. We need leader. If I could have got it like 15 fucking years ago, I would have made it and we would have had some sick stuff happening. But as it is now, yeah, I don't think it hits hard enough. The Guidon Lance of Doom. Strength 7. Just not hitting hard enough at this late stage in the game. And when it's got Doombound, it's not worth it. It would have been fantastic early. What we're looking for now is Hunt Event 73 to get to the thing. We're doing a Mineral Gather at this point. Let's use the blue. That's a 9, so we're descending into the depths. Come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We're descending into the mineral gathering caves. And yes, that was Thomas the Tank Engine. If you haven't seen that that internet clip, it's very good. So we're going to scrap. And let's see if we can... Okay, so we want to go down with the Scout. Yeah, it's the best. The Scout has the sickle. Yep, so let's do Scout. Scout is not deaf, so yeah, that's fine. So we'll go Scouty. Scouty picks up a 10. We can go down. We'll spend 2 survival to go down. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. So Scout could get Crystal Skin here. That'd be fun. That would actually be pretty useful for a Marrowist. Or we could get 2 iron. That is a 8, which is 2 iron. Do we risk it for the biscuit here and try and get 4 iron and 3 scrap basic resources? If you are insane, which she is, you die. She's got leader. I don't care if she's got leader. Lantern City, 4 to 5. Does she have a resource? Yes. How badly do I need the iron? I don't think I do. I think 2 is enough. Yeah, we'll take 2 iron. 2 iron, here's what I would have rolled. A 1. Great choice from Deno, as always. Anyone else want to go down? This guy might go down. Hades. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen to him? Hades will run down. He's not insane, so he's not going to get a disorder. He's not deaf because I haven't tagged the thing, so... He rolls a 2. Lose half your survival, rounded down. He loses 0. Imd. She's already got 2 disorders. I mean, Crystal Skin would be really good for our Marrowists, so it's probably worth a dip. She's not deaf, is she? No, so we'll have a dip with her. She rolls a 7. That is lose 2 survival and gain 2 insanity. That's fine. And then I think the last person is deaf. So, Eggia. No, she's okay. All right, we'll try for it. So that's a 7 as well. So lose 2 survival, gain 2 insanity. No big deal. Cool. So that's mineral gathering. 2 iron out of that. That's fine. Hunt event, Sea of Fragments. The event revealer rolls 1d10. That is an 8. So all survivors with heavy gear in their gear grid gain a -1 movement token. We're going to discard that with Song of the Brave. Here, Traces of Shelter. Nominate a survivor to gain +1 courage and then investigate. So we will nominate Imd to get to courage 3. Imd is bold. Explore. Prepared. Her bold roll. She rolls a 5. +1 strength token. I think. No, +3 survival and +3 insanity, isn't it? Bold, hunt phase triumph, and understanding. Fantastic. Traces of Shelter. So we roll the dice and we add our investigate. So we actually get +2 to this roll. So that's a 9+ on arrival. Reel the top 3 Horizon cards and place them back on the Horizon deck in any order. That seems quite useful. We've got one more basic hunt event, which is a basic hunt event 39. Dark Blacksmith. Heavy Mist. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Roll again on the hunt event table. Where's me? Oh, there it is. 57. Gorm's Laughter. That's fine. We don't have any spaces between the thing. All right, let's dance. Gonna be okay. Da -do 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 -do, just dance. Spin that record, babe. So I want to hunt a level 3 Phoenix, I think, would be cool. At the start of the showdown, I get to shuffle this deck and look at the top 3 and place them in any order. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. So Lydian Tetrad is awful, but if I get that out of the way first, that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Lydian Tetrad out of the way first. The game is a lot less punishing when you have stuff. So speaking of stuff, let's apply arrival bonuses because we get all sorts of cool stuff. So back up to max survival on Hades and Imd, and then everyone gets 3 survival from the first aid kit, which does not auto-calculate inscribe. I've done those, yeah, so we know that the thing's going to be, I can actually flip that now because I know what that is. Okay. And then I will deploy my scout right on this edge because there's no risk. The scout's just going to run forwards. We want to use the alpha charge. So we'll go alongside here. The bow we want to use without moving, and this thing is fine Actually, we want that to be as far as possible. Yep, cool. So that's it. The Lydian Tetrad is done. The monster goes first. We're actually 4 spaces away from him, not 5. So we're up to this spot here. Cool. So we'll start by flipping his card. He's got Hammering Fist, a survivor with a shield. The target is guardless for this attack. Wow. Archive all your shields? What the fuck? That's the second time this guy's archived gear. That is crazy. Okay, so can't block or deflect, even if we did have block or deflect. Durability Delusion won't work because you can't ignore hits. So the only the only thing we can use here is minus evasion, and fortunately the only target that I've got with a shield is Imd, and she is rocking 5 evasion. He does not have a bonus speed, so he's only 3 speed, needing 7s. Yep. Okay. Archive all your shields. Wow. I'm glad it's just a leather shield. Imagine if that was a beacon shield. Oh, that sucks. Yep. So move and attack target. So he's just going to run to here. Here, because she is blue. 5, 5, 2. Come on, the leather shield stays in play. Come on. And that's the end of his turn. He doesn't do any other ones. He's all good. Yep, nice. So let's do Scout. 1, 2, 3. Just keep running there, mate. Don't you worry. You'll be fine. The alpha set. So I do want to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think, yeah, that wouldn't have been great. So we're getting a free move. We are not the most insane survivors, so not everyone has +1 movements. We've spent a thing, so we'll see if we get a survival back. It's a 3, we don't. And what movement are you, Atla? Atla's only movement 5. So she'll then move, the rest of her move, into the blind spot. And she has now moved 6 spaces during this act, so this gains Deadly 3, the Vandal Broadaxe. We are speed 1. So we're going to be hitting on a 2+ with 3 speed on this axe. 3 hits. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So we're critical on a 5+. 4+, 6+. I don't know. Which one do we want to do? The wound first. And our strength is 4. So yeah, so we're wounding on, we're basically just critting on 6s or 7s. What's his trait? Oh yeah, everyone at the end of his turn, gets a lot of bash damage, don't they? Okay, let's not forget that. At the end of each monster turn, the Screaming God runs amok, jerking and bucking his irritated body. Okay, I'm going to dash first of all with the survivor Imd, just so it only hits her. So she'll just move forward 2 spaces. She'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So then he's going to be here for this actual attack. So then she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3 into that position there. Very good. Okay, so we're all fine. His trait. So this is going to do bash and knock and damage 5 to a random hit location. Oh, then move the monster 10 spaces towards the horizon? Fuck me. I do have to remember that, don't I? Okay, so he's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he literally is on the back table edge. Okay, that actually probably helps us, which I'll show off in a second. So her hit location is the head. So she suffers 5 damage to the head. Very good. Yeah, so now we're going to actually use infinite sprint. So charge. So we haven't gone 12 spaces, we've actually gone extra speed. Hiya! Or have we gone 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have gone 12. Hiya! So these are now wounding on like a 4+ and critting on a 6+ or 7+, something like that. So we've got Guardian rerolls. I am definitely going to use, this one is Divine Fragment. This one is 3 survival, this one is 3 survival, this one is cancel all reactions until the end of the attack. So I shall do that one. And we shall use a Guardian reroll, but we don't need it. We critical, which is Savage, 1, 2. And all these reactions are now cancelled, which is great, because I think we're wounding on 3s now. Good. This one. That one we're going to use a Guardian reroll on. Into a critical, we're going to place a Divine Fragment. And we're going to place ourselves adjacent to the Divine Fragment. But we'll just put it there. Another wound. And then another wound. No critical. We're still in our act. So we're going to surge. We're going to use Fist and Tooth. No. I do want to get Fist and Tooth Mastery, don't I? Man, the Vandal Broadaxe wounding on a 3+ is crazy. Oh my god, I didn't take my second stomach. Alright, it's a Drydecanthus, whatever. It's a Drydecanthus. Forgot my second stomach. Surge with that or the Fist and Tooth. So we're going to go to Strength 13 with the Fist and Tooth. I can actually charge with Fist and Tooth. How fun's that? No, we'll just use the Vandal Broadaxe again. So this time it is only 3, 2, 3 speed. Yep. 3 hits, including a perfect hit. Super dense. Reflex, reflex. So let's do it this way. This is an impervious hit location. That's a critical, so it doesn't do anything, but on an 8+ we gain an Ancient Beacon. No, it's a 3. The next one is a reflex. So that's a 4. It is a wound. If the attacker ends adjacent, they suffer bash and knockback 8. I'm pretty fine with that. But do I want to Guardian into a crit? It's on a 6+. We don't do it, but if we do it, we get a Divine Fragment, and that would be good. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try for a crit, another reroll. Yep, comes off. So that's a 2 wounds Savage attack. Into another wound, but we're going to reroll again, I think, because we can't let that reflex trigger. Yep, that's a 9. Divine Fragment and Divine Fragment, and we get to move. Oh, we actually get to move before that, so that would have been fun. Oh, you know what I just realised? I actually know where the thing is. So I can use that move here, and I know what this card is. Yeah, so that works totally fine. Cool. All right, that's nice. Another wound. So we've done quite a few wounds just from that. We did 1, 2 savage, 1, 2 savage, 1, 2, 3 on the first one, 1 on that one. Very nice, but we did use some guardians. So let's dip in there now with the Vandal Sledge and Hades. Hades is going to dash. Now he's only movement 6 because of his broken leg. Oh, if he's the first survivor to act, that's okay. He would have got +1 speed. We should have done him first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He dashes up there. He's going to swing in the blind spot with the Vandal Sledge. It's 1 speed, hitting on a 2+. That's a 2. There's a reflex. We can crit here. We have a sharp weapon. We do critical. How delightful. Place a divine fragment. Move the monster 10, and we also gain a surpass. Another divine fragment, eh? There's a few of these happening. Let's surge. That is just a ridiculous weapon. We hit on an 8. It's not a perfect hit. It's a first strike. Can we get a -1 toughness token? You're damn right we can. Have another 2 wounds on your surpass and have a -1 toughness token. Oh, yes. I'm a great pretender. Okay. Going well so far. Let's shoot our bow that crits on a 6 while we're at it. Are we in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not in range. So we will just move forward and then use our dash with IMD. So we're only going to get 1 shot. So we'll take our 1 shot with the Wound-Seeking Bow. It's only 1 speed, but she is devout, and that doesn't help her. Yep, 1 speed. Rolls a 2, which is a miss. She does not have bow proficiency yet, so we'll just cop that. That's fine. And I'm going to position this chick ready to pick up some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to move 1, 2, 3. That's going to move under them, so that's perfect. She's quite happy where she is. Yeah, fragments coming in hot and heavy, fresh out the kitchen. So my scout's going to get attacked, and my lantern armor guy is going to get gobbled up, possibly. But that seems fine. Good first turn. We know that this is the next tetrad, which is the dominant form, and it's going to be, this one goes to 14, which is here and here. I can imagine that that would have been a really challenging start if I didn't know that those ones were coming. There, and then these go right underneath the girls, ready for collection. Great. Deliveroo, yeah. Just called in an Uber Eats order for some divine fragments, thanks. So that's it. So we now flip this, and it is Withering Momentum. What a load of shit. Draw a Horizon card. We're ready for them. We're ready to collect. Fucking bullshit. Uh, 11 goes to 18. Is that right? No, that one there. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. Okay, so this guy's going to be knocked down. Oh. He's going to suffer a thingy to the boots. And that is collision, 4 damage. No, where is it? It's on the Labyrinth card. Yeah, 5 damage. And I think he's got Distichophobia. Yep, so it's an extra 2 to the body. All of my glorious planning, some absolute bullshit there. Okay, drawing an AI. Another one of those would be bad. The threat with the highest movement. So we have a 5, we have a 6, we have a 5, we have a 6, and we have a 3. So we're going to choose for it to be the 6, which is Eggia, because she has 6 evasion. And that seems like the best option. Yeah. So I'm going to dash with the Hades, so he's not run over. And he'll just go 1, 1, 2. How can I do this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so he can't do anything, so he's going to have to go sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Cool. So Fist and Tooth proficiency, she stands up. And this guy runs down here. Am I on the right camera angle? Yes. And we're going to have a swing. So this is a 5-speed attack, hitting on 8s. So 9 and 10. Miss, 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 miss. Do we, with Eggia, have durability delusion? Oh, we get to high roll of that 10. Magnificent. Magnificent. And we'll dodge. We could actually dash with her so that it's less impactful, and I definitely should do that. Yes, I will definitely do that. We should, yeah, thank you for reminding me about the trait. So he's actually going to go a little bit further back here. So it's just going to be her that hits the 5 damage to a body, and then he moves 10 spaces to the horizon. So that's cool. Turn that one off. Okay. I want to try and get some of these, but I don't think I can because I don't have pack leader. So that's bad unless I send her back. She can get one and then maybe move to another, but we're only going to get one of them at best. That friggin' thing was so bad. Drawing that Withering Momentum, that was awful. Because she gets a double move and she could dash. She might be able to pick up 2 actually. Let's try her, see if we can pick up 2. So Atla, free move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's only 5. That's okay. She'll dash 1, 2, 3 to there. And then she'll use a movement and her axe to pick up one of those. She rolls a 10, so we're going to get to double tap. Beautiful. No, she is Fist and Tooth proficiency. Hey, her, gotcha. That's another 10. So we've got another movement there. 2 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 Screaming God resources. And yeah, we will spend a survival to stand up the chick in purple. So the first one is Pyrocitized Splinters. Pyrotized and Ungulate Digits. Cool. Okay. So she's all done. Atla. Would have been nice to do a crazy charge with her, but I'm happy enough with that. Let's get me Lantern Club guy. No, we'll go purple with the Supreme Stew. So yeah, Scout will spend a survival to dash, and will also spend a survival to stand up that chick. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And she's now fine. No, you're okay. You're doing great. I'm not doing as good. Hades will do his normal movement to get into position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has the Vandal Sledge. He hasn't moved 6 spaces during his act. He has. So this is, yeah, doing a lot of surpassing damage. But he's the first person to act this turn. I'm going to remember that. So he's got +1 speed because he's got hasty. And accuracy. So 2 speed. Hits twice. Very, very nice that I remembered it. Ceaseless orbital sockets and a grasping undermaw. Cool. Oh man, revealing the next Horizon card. I'm actually seeing a fair bit of value with that. That's actually very nice. Very nice indeed. Critical. 2 more wounds from Surpass and a critical. Did I roll a perfect hit? Doesn't matter, he doesn't have Club Mastery. That's cool, so we'll go again. Into another critical and another Surpass. That says draw an additional hit location and attempt to wound it immediately. If you do not wound that hit location, gain the Devoured status card. Ceaseless Gullet. Critical again. Persistent Injury, Choking Gut. That weapon has just done 6 wounds from the Surpass, 3 criticals in a row. It's just fucking delightful. What a great day. And the next time this guy does a Withering Blast, he does nothing because he's an absolute pus bucket. And you know what? He's gonna do an Encourage just for the sake of it. So he's gonna gain 2 survival. So I want to try and get that. So he does 1 Encourage and then he's gonna gain 2. How good's that? I need to be at 17 to do that. Dangerous thing. Okay, so when you both arrive, gain survival. Yep, fine. Hasty, done. Broken arm, broken leg sucks, but whatever. Okay, so he's not even got a weapon proficiency that he's chasing at the moment. Fist and Tooth, very silly of me. He should be Club. I'm going to tweak that so he's actually got Club. Because there was Parents, we could have done Club. Imd has gotten a bow point. Egia has a club, but she doesn't even have one. That's a big mistake, Deno. You're bad at this game, man. Atlas, Fist and Tooth, but she hasn't gone for Fragments. And okay, so we'll go for Imd with her Worn Seeking Bow. She's in position. Yes, it's been 9s. It's been 9s. That guy's got 2 luck as well. Hades, because he's an optimist. He gained a luck from his level up, and he's got +1 luck from the Lucky Charm and the Fortune Lantern Cuirass. I actually should have given him 2 reroll tokens as well. 1 reroll token, 2 reroll tokens. Yeah, so he should have actually had 2 extra armor and he's got 2 reroll tokens. Boop, boop. Which I haven't used yet. Alright, so we'll move in with the Vandal Pike, just in case we get a spear and we have the High Roller up our sleeve. So Vandal Pike moving into the blind with Egia, hitting on a 4+. That's a 7 and a 3. It's only 1 hit. There is a reflex. We've got 2 luck here. Fantastic. Perform Withering Blast. I think I'll just use this 10. Place a Divine Fragment. The monster rears up impossibly high and lands disoriented. Cancel all reactions until the end of the attack. Ceaseless Withers. Divine Fragment over here. She could surge, so let's surge and swing again with the spear. That's a 9 and a 1, so that's 1 hit. There's a wound reaction. All survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer bash and what have you. So she's critting on 9s. The spear has sharp, so this is wounding on 6s because of the -1 toughness token. So that's a 10. It is a wound. It's not a crit. At this point, we definitely go for a Guardian reroll to try and trigger a crit into a 2. So we actually failed to wound. No, 2 and 4 is 6, and we needed 6. Damn, okay. All survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer bash and 5 damage to a random hit location. But we do a wound. Body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Severe injury roll for this buff head. Actually, it's not. Because I didn't apply the voluptuous bodysuit. That's good. Okay. I reckon we go for the savage shot now from the bow chick. So we'll shoot. We are 1 speed. We roll a single hit. There is a reflex. We're critting on 6s-ish. So that's a 6. Tongue tatters. That's a savage wound. 2 wounds. So we're down to basic action. No things put down. So what's his basic action do? Knockback 8. Farthest threat by column. Okay, we probably just surge and try to kill him then, don't we? I think so. Yeah. So the labyrinth is coming out, and we'll find out if we get flung backwards. So we just don't want to see anything in that far right. Oh no. Okay, we can still dash or surge before that triggers. So I think the best approach here is to surge with the spear, just in case we get the trap, and it is sharp. She's knocked down, so we'll encourage to stand her up with the Hades. He gets 1 out of that, basically. Correct, yeah, we don't want to be moved back. So yeah, surge with Egia to hopefully hit once with the spear. Hey Jay, it's going fine. So 9, 9, and that is a 10, but it was cocked. So yeah, 3 9s, great. Would have just liked 1 actually. So let's see if the trap comes out. Death blow. Just please don't be the trap. Please don't be the trap. Oh, you fuckwit. All right, roll a 7, Deno. You need to roll a 7. Okay, Guardian reroll. Oh, fuck, man. That would have been so good. We got the death blow. Oh, what a cockhead. Okay, place the monster on top of the attacker and as many other survivors as possible. Ignoring monster, archive any terrain the monster lands on. If no survivor has the devoured card, the guy gains devoured. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Okay, so this guy gets knocked back 1, 2, 5, and he goes like that. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least we're going to get a fragment out of it. Oh, man. That's bullshit. So Scouty's fine. So these come down to here. This comes down to here. This comes down to here. To here. This guy's knocked down now, so he actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these come to here. Stupid guy. Here. I mean, I still do have a dash and surge potentially. That could get us over the line, which is with the Vandal Broadaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're one movement short. Damn. And that was a death blow. That would have been so good. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna lose a lot of resources out of that. So he's going for the farthest threat by column, and he's in fact going to go for the knocked down. No, not that guy. He's going to go for my... Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to dash. I'm going to dash with the person who is targeting Atla to this position here. Boop. Guess what? You can't hit me, dickhead. Thanks for being a friend. Travel around the road and back again. Cool. So he doesn't do anything because he can't reach us. We're crevice hopping. On our turn, we will move backwards and then move forwards. So we've got a Savage Vandal Broadaxe. Yep, he's going to stay effectively where he is. The Vandal Broadaxe is going to be 3 speed. Hits 1, 2 times. Can I jank the death blow? No. No, shit dick. 2, is that a wound? Let me check. Vandal Broadaxe, that's not a wound. So that one's going to do nothing. So we'll do this one. That's a 3, which is also not a wound. Let me see where my Guardian rerolls are at. Where them girls at? The death blow's great. I'll put it up in a second. It might be on top of the deck. We might not be thinking here. See you, John. So I think Im's got a Guardian. This has a reflex which is perform Withering Blast, but we're actually cancelling that because of the crit. So, but I think I'll Guardian reroll it anyway into a crit. Perfect. I'll grab the thing first, the fragment. Perfect. No, thank you, John. Thanks for watching and commenting and being a part of this fun experience. Yeah, so great. We kill the guy. It's all fun and games. Here's the death blow. Oh, don't be near the top. Don't be near the top. You absolute fuckwit. There it is. So you basically get twofold benefit out of it. +1 movement and +1 weapon proficiency level. Great. And you get all the maximum damage for the guy. The maximum number of resources. So it's very good. I like it. So we did a critical, which means she pops out and suffers no damage. A 7+ cancellation on a trap would have given us the death blow there. And that would have been so good. So good. Might need to get a blue charm. Okay, guess what? We get a free scavenger kit item, Tempered Hooves. And then we're also going to grab one. Any guesses, friends, which one we're going for? I'll take the Grandsire Perfect Bone Antlers, thanks. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 10, 27 spaces away. So the first one is, and we get 5 basic resources and a Wayward Whiskers. All right, 27. 24. 21. Oh, that's another one of those hammers. 17. 12. 9. 6. I think there's only the Ancient Lantern left that's high, so 6 plus... Yep, so there's nothing that can stop us, so the Ancient Lantern could stop us here. Is it worth the risk for a potential piece of iron? I don't think so. What would it have been? Would have been a good choice to keep going. 5 basics and the Wayward Whiskers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Cool, along with the 2 iron that I collected during the hunt. That's a good haul. This guy is quite receptive to giving out resources, with the caveat, as long as you have the Royal Scalpel. I'm really keen to see how this guy goes with not the Royal Scalpel. I feel that will make that session thing even more exciting. All right, so from this pile we shall take the 9th card, and from this pile we shall take the 8th card. Let me just make sure I've marked things off here. Imd, Bow, yes. Egia, didn't have a club. Atla, didn't strike with fist and tooth. Actually, she could have attacked with fist and tooth rather than the Vandal Broadaxe. It would have been wounding on the same. Yeah, so we'll actually give her a fist and tooth. Bit dodgy, but my game. Oh, Garaskophobia is bad. Oh, that's terribly bad. Okay, so we've got, yeah, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dark Seamstress. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dark Seamstress or a Dark Trader. Apparently it's a dark day. I don't want any of these. I definitely don't want any of these either, so we'll just take this one and craft none of it. Creeping Longing. Yeah, we should take both of them. We'll nominate Loki or someone who's got rubbish stats. Rolls a Lantern 10. Gain 3 courage, a once per lifetime reroll, and 2 endeavors. Add Creeping Longing to the 1d5 Lantern years. Great. So in 5 years' time, on Lantern year 31, we had Creeping Longing, and we just picked up an extra 2 endeavors and 3 courage. Cool. What an absolute load of trollop shit. So what's happened here? Have you become a level 4 Gourmandist? You have. You champion. And Egia, have you become a level 3 Marrowist? You're also a champion. Cool. That is a crazy result for Creeping Longing 9+. Gain 3 courage and a reroll back. Sweet. Alright, so we got 2 iron. We got Fresh Acanthus flying out the wazoo. We got a Vermin, 2 basics, 5 basics. So the Vermin's a Sword Beetle. And then the basics, we got a Bone, Hide, Organ. There's our Innovate. So we've got Love Juice, Organ, Bone, and Skull. Love Juice, Organ, Bone, and Skull. And then this friend, Grandsire, Tempered Hooves, Patchy Hide, Eroded Hide, Winding Stomach, Sculpted Slab, Pyricitized Splinters, Smouldering Molars, Ungulate Digits, and a Pyricitized Splinters. He gives out a lot of iron. Look at how much iron I've got now, 7. So yeah, let's see if we can craft the Claymore. It requires an additional perfect hide. No Claymore today. But we can craft Trophy Taker. Trophy Taker requires iron, organ, slab, and winding stomach. We need one more perfect hide. I was very excited about this Claymore too. Oh, sharp, deadly, devastating. Speed 3 or even 4. Grand Weapon. We haven't chased Grand Weapon proficiency though, so it's not that exciting. I mean, it is exciting. Why can't I make another sledge? Didn't I get a calcified cataract? I didn't. What did I get? Sculpted slab. Okay, well maybe we make the shield. The shield does look fun. Pretty cool. Deflect 2 and gain an IR of your choice. It is quite nice. It is quite cool. 17 strength is delightful. Okay, here's a possible alternative option. Let's make count gear. So it needs leather, 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 and we can make a full count set. It's only armor 4, but it does work quite well with our Gourmandist. Oh yeah, because there's a bow, isn't there? Vandal bow. Unlucky. Let's do our 2 level ups, a Gourmandist and a Marrowist. The Gourmandist hitting level 4 is cool. I don't know how often I've done that. I don't think I've done it at all. Maybe once. Looking for the next meal. Gain a Lumi. Adler. And roll 1d10. Share one of your gourmandism knowledges at the forum. Oh, how about Gastromancer? Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so a 1 or a 2 or a 9 or a 10 is absolute mint. Absolute mint. It's an 8. Oh, that is almost a lifetime reroll. What's appreciation before I make that call? All departing survivors gain a permanent attribute of their choice. During the showdown, when you would archive a resource or gear on a 6+, keep it again. Keep it. That's fine. That's fine, but how often do you archive stuff? I mean, it's good for the Gourmandist combination. Archive the resource, keep the resource. Oof. Atla doesn't have a reroll. So we can't re-roll it. So we've got appreciation. We're not going to take appreciation. We like Gastromancer. And we're going to share Gastromancer at the forum. Speaking of, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add Gastromancer. And that's there. Done. That's a shame. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. Yeah, Screaming God would have been like to not archive the Alpha Great Chest is pretty fun. So Atla, level 4 Gourmandis. Cool. Gourmandism has become probably my favourite tier 2 thing. So gain a rank. Remove all your disorders. You can no longer gain disorders. That is delightful. Surgical precision, perfect physique's fun. I don't think I've got perfect physique. It's a 1. Surgical precision. I don't want that, because I think we've already got that. Oh, I should do that. That would be a cool idea. I don't do a lot of rankings videos and stuff. It's not really my jam, but I'd be happy to talk about it with Bra. Maybe we should get Bra and I to do a video on ranking philosophies in each of their relevant tiers. That'd make for a fun discussion. Every Friday I look forward to Fenn's articles on Patreon, and I go back and read the philosophy articles quite a lot. If the gear in your gear grid has the bone keyword, all of your weapons lose frail and gain sharp. Maybe it's time for us to investigate this bone set concept and see if we can make that happen. I'm not getting rid of the other ones. So yeah. And we have to eat a bone. So we will eat a bone. And we gain a strength and a lumi. Who was that did that? Eggia. Strength. Lumi. And we'll eat a bone. Oof. The Gatherism one I'm really keen to read, because I have not really experienced that enough. I think I got 1 Gatherist in my first campaign with it, and I got to tier 2, and then I couldn't make anything else happen with them because something changed. And yeah, so I would really like to try. I was hoping this one would be a good one with Gatherism, but wasn't to be. The monster knowledges have been great. Duty Bound's awesome. Joint Array's awesome. The Pariah one's good. Frog Kick's stunning. The Croc one's cool with the blood token thing. Screaming Antelope's Herb Grinder's good. The only out and out bad one is really the White Lion. Tactical Drag. That's rubbish. Plausibility I've never leveled up either. And the Screaming God one is now possibly the best knowledge in the game. Fuck me, it's so good. So is this count set worth investigating? I wonder. Or is just another one of those alpha sets on the cards. Don't have the patchy hide. Can make leather. Am I missing anything here? No, okay. So let's try and make the seed pattern things. Seed pattern. So I haven't yet added the Soldier Lantern Cuirass, which I'll add because that is quite good. Gone past it. And yeah, Relentless is the Smoggo one. It's all right. I don't hate it. Okay, so that requires 1 Iron, 1 Perfect Hide, 1 Endeavour, Survive with 3 hunt and 1 lantern cuirass. So we need to craft a lantern cuirass, which requires a lot of organs, requires a lot of leather. I feel ya. So we'll innovate and we'll make leather. So the innovate is 1, 2, bone. Not that guy. Sure, let's use a grand sire antler. And then the leather is going to be 1, 2, 3. We might turn one of these into leather. 4, 5, 6. I've got 1 more leather somewhere. Wayward whiskers, we got them as well. What are they for, actually? What do we use the wayward whiskers for? Musk diadema. Are they used for anything else? No? Okay, so they're just hide as well. 2 leather. So I'll craft cuirass. G'day Titan. I definitely won't be at Gen Con this year. I did my 1 international trip this year over to Sweden a few months ago. It was in April, sort of mid to late April that I travelled. And it was a very worthwhile trip, which I'll be able to talk more about soon. But no, I will not be going to Gen Con. I do have goals and aspirations to go to Gen Con at some point. Look at this freaking side of Doom. I can craft it, but I just don't have the thing. Oh, so annoying. Soldier Lantern Cuirass. What do we need now? An iron? I've got iron. I've got heaps of iron. Haven't I? I've got 5 iron. It might need an actual iron. So let's spend the endeavour for making that Lantern Cuirass. And then I don't think it needs a seed iron, does it? Just needs 1 iron. So yeah, I've got iron. I'll just use these other ones instead. Yeah, pyrocitized splinters is an iron, so I'll turn that into an iron. Soldier Lantern Cuirass. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I like this. So now I'm sort of thinking, well, hang on a second. Do I go for a second lantern set? Because I've got some fucking banger clubs. Really good clubs. It's got some potential. Got some potential. Okay, let's do some fun little tweaks with this gear grid stuff that I've just done. We did, yes, we did. Black Knight and Screaming Gear got 2. Okay, so let's pretend that this guy doesn't exist here. This doesn't have outfit, so I would have to put this over here. So this now goes here, which is fine. Okay, we just need to have greens and blues to trigger this. So that's fine. Everything there works. I can just go Vandal Sledge and Lucky Charm, and that's all great. So this, if we place this here, we trigger that and that. And now what we need is a 3-directional green, which can be this first aid kit. No problems at all. So if we put that there, that triggers everything that we need for the start of the act Insane, and it also triggers that, but what we lose is the luck charm there. Is there a better left red that I could use there? What facing is the Mage's Hood? It is left green. That's annoying. What left facing reds can we look at? Another cool thing for Scribe here. Don't know if you've seen this before, but you can look for left facing reds. Polishing Lantern, not much value. The Count Gear, fine. This Crest Crown, we probably want to try and make that. The Royal Scalpel can go there, but no, I really want something else. I want something with value. None of those. Wrought Sledge. Ooh. Ooh. That has slow. And our Marrowist, correct me if I'm wrong, ignores slow, cumbersome, and the two-handed keyword. So good. It says you cannot wear any armor except for head armor with the bone keyword, though. Yeah, so she can't wear any armor. Because I'd really like to get a luck charm there. So big. Look at that booty. So good. Marrowism, man. Every time I get it, I just think, what a great time. What a great time Marrowism is. All right, so here's the logic here. So if I now put my Survivor, that is the Optimist, in this set, I'm actually looking okay there. But he's not going to be the most insane survivor. That's the problem. The most insane survivor gives everyone +1 movement tokens there. So yeah, this Optimist thing is bullshit. Yeah, I need that. I need that activated. I can't trigger that in any other way. This green across doesn't help. Sanctified Rosary. No. Red Cloak. Okay, I think that's the only way I can make that happen. I don't think I could convince myself to buy the Gambler's Chest again just to paint the models, but I was considering buying another core because I feel like there's a real noticeable difference between the quality of the cards. You know, the card stock in Gambler's Chest is really thick and luxurious, whereas the core is just quite a little bit thinner, and I sort of notice it when I'm doing it. This guy encouraged one more time before the showdown ended, so we're going to level positivity up. And his partner was Imd. All right. So, unfortunately, I think Atlas reached can't travel again. So let's do my innovate. I think I've already paid for it actually, and I've paid for the resources. Can we get Symposium? Hey, hey, Memento Mori. I'll take Symposium. The reason I'm taking Symposium is we really want to get Nightmare training next turn. So we have storytelling, Nightmare training, and that's it. Very helpful. At least I'm guaranteed to draw Nightmare training next turn. Guaranteed, because I have a 4-card deck. Hey, very helpful. Does that provide us any benefit? Is it survival limit? Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with the survival limit. Increase, we go to 18. That's nice. All right. Well, I've got some absolute banger survivors here. Absolute bangers. Eggia goes out again. Greepy goes out again. She's still got destitchophobia, but maybe she gets rid of it, which would be cool. She will get rid of it, actually. Oof. Hymned. Do we take out Yarn Suxer? And Hades. Okay, we'll run with this Optimist and see what happens. And yeah, so most of this second half of the campaign has been playing with these Red Witch survivors, which has been so cool. All of them having Peerless has just made for some really interesting stuff. Marrowism, Faceism, Optimism. Okay, so I think we go Hades in this alpha set. So let's see if we can make this work. So alpha, copy. So if we go Luck Charm over here into the fortune, you did. You believed it and it would happen. And it did happen. Gaming Gazebo, Fortune, Lantern, Cuirass. Oh, actually, I'm glad you're here, Fen. You've been very helpful with lots of questions. Actually, everyone's been very helpful. I shouldn't just call you out. Everyone's been great. This Refined Lantern Armor set. I don't have to wear the hat to get that, and I just get 5 armor. But then the head only has 5 armor, and all the other locations have 9. But you can still wear the head armor, right? That doesn't prevent you from wearing the head armor. Is that right? If I wear head armor, I'm still only going to be 5 armor at that location, but then I'll get the bonus. So I can wear the Fortune Lantern helmet on that. That seems quite interesting to me. Let's try and get a Fortune Lantern helmet. And then I also want to try and get another person to get the running one, pack leader. Okay, so to get the Fortune Lantern helmet, it requires the lucky dice again. So we just need the lucky dice. So we'll spend 2 Lumi on one of our survivors, and we'll have a crack at rolling that. Yep. So we're looking for a 6. So first attempt. That's a Lantern 10. That's a shame. What is a 10? Going high roller. That's actually fine. I'm okay with high roller. Yeah, I should do it on someone that's actually going to go out. Let's go on him, actually. He's pretty good. High roller. They see me rolling my front lawn. This too wide and nerdy. Yeah, let's spend 2 Lumi on Hastur, and we'll try again. 4 goes to 6, so we gain a Joy of Gaming. We'll spend 2 more. So 4, and I think we've got 2 more cracks. A 2. Come on, Deno, you can do it, mate. Oh, another Lantern 10. Okay, well, I've got a Rage Pawn, and I've got a Joy of Gaming, and I've got High Roller. Damn. Actually, I can lifetime reroll that. Maybe I'll do a lifetime reroll. Yeah, because I really want to make that. Actually, I'm just going to lifetime reroll. And another one. There we go. So I'll give up a few lifetime rerolls. Persephone, gone. Frigga, gone. Hashut, gone. So we do still gain the high roller in the first roll, and then we'll get a lucky dice. Yeah, so this is fun. I think this will be cool to do. Two iron, lucky dice, lantern helm, done. I play, majority I don't play this Dreamkeeper campaign. It's usually lantern or People of the Stars. So to play with these things that are in this is fun. Okay, so this I like because we just do this. All right, so that's a cool set. That is a cool set, and that's good. All right, so Eggy is going to rock that set. So we're going to give her Lantern Fortune, Lantern Club. We're going to call it, yeah, that's fine. So we're going to swap. Yeah, I'm open to what people would like to see. I definitely want to have a second crack at the Parasite Queen, I think. And the so that is called the Refined Lantern Armor. So that precludes doing People of the Stars. So I might do Dreamkeeper again. Gambler's fun, and we get some cool stuff out of it. I definitely want to do No Bone Eaters, and I want to try Screaming God. I think Dragon King to tie in with Nucleope would be really good. And what I was actually hoping to do was do a Gorm prologue. I've never done Gorm as just the only node one, and I think that could be quite fun. Black Sword's cool as well, and yeah, so I think Gorm prologue is my plan. I think there's one out there that someone's written. All clubs in your gear grid gain sharp if you're wearing the Veteran Lantern Cuirass. All clubs in your gear grid gain sharp and persistence 1 if we get the Veteran Lantern Cuirass. So that's cool. So it has 1 luck, has only +1 movement because the soldier's -1. 2 accuracy from attacking with club weapons, and we're not deaf. Strength +2, evasion, no, luck +1. Yep. but we no longer gain survival when we arrive, which is the downside. So that's good. That's a good grid. That's not calculating it correctly, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, okay, that's a good suggestion, Cinzy. So the armor on this should be 5 plus 4 to all hit locations wearing metal armor, which is everything. So it should be 9 on all locations, but an extra 2 for the Fortune Lantern helm. So it should actually be. Can I still make that that shield, by the way? Have I fucked myself out of the shield? I haven't. What a legend. Trophy taker. Unique. So we've got to get that into the gear grid somewhere. This one's the logical one. Can we make a second first aid kit? Because if we can't, my green charm grid is looking less exciting. You can make another first aid kit. Oh my god. Let's make another first aid kit and everything's still good. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Oh, first aid kits. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Okay, so Supreme Stew is great. We definitely want that. We definitely want Green Charm. Let's give ourselves a Trophy Taker up here. The Spear was good. I think we stick with the Spear. We don't need the wrought longbow there anymore. It is nice to have a backup, but maybe we have a spare grid slot for something there. So that needs to be a Marrowist. So it has to be IM'd, which is a shame. Okay, so maybe Yarn Sucks is not coming out. Oh, she's not coming out for sure. It's going to be another Marrowist. Not Atla, because she doesn't want to retire. Oh no, we need a new Marrowist. Sangrita. You could be a Marrowist scout, I suppose. You're right, Osteophage does clash with shields. I can't take that on that grid. What a shame. What a shame. No things. Okay, well I probably just fuck about with this grid a little bit for this shield thing, maybe. Because Deflect 2 is amazing. Better than that. Okay, this is going to be a while of me just mucking about, so I'm gonna trundle off. This is great fun, by the way. I'm having the best time. I think we are in pretty good shape. We've got yeah, a lot of good things happening, a lot of cool gear grids, and I think I scheduled myself for a Phoenix level 3 and then a Screaming God level 3, Phoenix God level 3, Screaming God level 3. I'll probably do 2 Phoenixes and 2 Screaming Gods, just so we can get a crest crown and see if we can tweak with that. And then we can have a go at the Parasite Queen on the weekend, assuming I get her all painted, which is proving quite difficult. So, yeah. All right, friends. Thanks for that. Great session. I will be back tomorrow, probably for a Phoenix. So